Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a few weeks. It's been absolutely brutal with the heat, the weather. It's actually 107 out here. So I'm braving the heat to try to get you guys a quick update. I have been watching these rabbits like a hawk, making sure we don't lose any, make sure they have cold water. We did put tiles in here. We got them from Lowe's. They absolutely love them. And like I said, it's been hot, so I have to come out here and scrub them off when it gets a little cooler. Thankfully next week will be like in the 90s, so, but every day is rain, so I have to dodge the rainstorms. But hopefully I can get caught up in my rabbit chores. But Daisy here, she's doing pretty good considering the heat. We did have to open up her side of the cage with the tarp to let some of the heat out. But our girls are doing the worst out of all of them because their cage is mostly in the sun. I am going to be investing in a sunshade to try to cover what the tree don't cover out here, to try to keep the sun out. But like I said, everyone's doing pretty good considering. If you haven't seen my short, you notice we only have 3 babies left. Actually, I have taken out all the nesting boxes from Daisy, S'mores, and our tricolor doe. It was almost right after our last video. We had really humid weather and I was trying my best to keep everyone cold, but sadly Daisy lost 3 of her babies due to the heat. She does have 1 remaining one, and all of her babies right now are being kept inside during the day. They're actually turned 3 weeks old now, so they're doing pretty good inside. They're just staying in a little cat carrier. S'mores here lost her entire litter of 4. I'm super devastated about that. Was really looking forward to her babies, and I was actually going to keep 1 to try to continue our bloodline. So like I said, really devastated about losing all of hers, but she's doing pretty good in the heat. She does get really hot during the day, but we've been working on it, trying to figure out how to keep these guys cool. And she also loves her tile as well. When I come out here, they're all laying on their tile, and I would usually put like cold water on it to make it even more colder. So if you're looking at tiles, it's an A+ for me. We try to keep their water cold as possible. I do only feed at night, so we haven't really changed that up, but I prefer that because like I said, it's been super hot and I don't want them to get overheated by eating. So our tricolor doe down here, she is our worst one. She's always hot, breathing heavy. I actually just had to wet her ears and wet some of her fur because she was overheating when I came out here to check on everyone. Her litter of 3, we had 1 peanut. Her 2 remaining ones are actually still alive. She has a harlequin and a heavier spotted tri. So she has her entire litter besides the peanut. So like I said, we've been keeping them inside so that we don't lose any more. So she's doing okay considering the heat. Then we got our boys over here. They're mostly in the shade, so they're doing pretty good as well. And I just fed everyone. So our brindle buck up here is doing pretty good. Surprisingly, he has been the one who's least hot considering his fur starkness. Thought he would be the worst, but no, he's actually the best one out of all of them. And then we got Spot down here. He's doing okay. He's getting very territorial lately, and I keep threatening him that I was going to sell him because I don't want any territorial rabbits. I don't want it going in my genes. I don't want his kids to have any. And I do have a new male that I'm waiting to age up, so let's see if he gets any better. If not, he'll be going bye-bye to either another breeder, personally, because I don't think he'll be fit for a pet. And it's not like I don't mess with him. He's just very territorial, but he's an excellent breeder. So I'll have to ask around if anyone wants him. But he's doing pretty good considering. Milo down here, it's probably the second best out of all of them because he's so closer to the ground. It's cooler. And he absolutely loves his tile as well. There's ceramic tiles. It's just the cheapest one. I think they were like 69 cents a piece. And I did grab 9 of them for each cage. So Milo down here is doing pretty good. And I know I promised you guys a separate video of showing our newer additions. But since it's been so hot, I'm just going to add them in this video and do a little bit more update video later on. So let me go ahead and go show you guys the new additions. Here's 2 of the new additions. We actually got a blue fawn mini Rex. Getting tongue tied out here. But she's a mini Rex. She's about 4 months old now, so she'll be mostly late fall, winter babies. We have a Broken Lynx doe. Super excited about both of these girls. They've been very hard to find color wise, and they actually came from South Carolina. I actually got them at the rabbit show down in May. So they've settled in pretty good. They're doing pretty good considering the heat as well. They love their tiles. Our Broken Lynx is actually 5 months old, I think. 4 or 5 months old now, so she'll be closer to early fall. When I do breed her, I do plan on getting a solid lynx buck for her so we can start a lynx line. I don't really plan on breeding her to our tries because I don't really want tri lines in her line per se, because it's kind of harder. It's always going to be in her genetics, well, the baby's genetics, if I do breed them to my tricolors. So we got the blue fawn, we got a lynx, and like I said, I'm going to do a little bit more in-depth video when it gets cooler, so bear with me, guys. And then we have a blue fawn tri. He's a buck. He's the one I was talking about with S'mores. He can be bred to any of my tries or Harlequins if I do get them. But he's super sweet. He's the brother of our solid blue fawn. So he's going to be bred to our regular tries and see what we come up with. He loves his tile as well. He's hot, but they're actually really small for their age. So a little bit worried about that, but there's our blue fawns for our mini Rexes. And let me go ahead and show you guys one of my favorite new additions. And I'm going to talk a little bit about her as well. This girl is my absolute favorite out of all of our new additions. She's a solid red New Zealand. She's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how good of her coat you can see, but she's a deep red. Absolutely gorgeous. She's about 4 months old now. She's just over 6 pounds. I will be free feeding her till about 6 months old to get her weight potential. She was a little bit underweight from what I wanted when I first got her. She was about 12 weeks old when I got her, I think. But she's absolutely gorgeous. My boyfriend's been calling her Bambi, but on my records we have Star, but we're leaning towards Bambi. So everyone meet Bambi. Absolutely gorgeous. She's a lot bigger than my mini Rexes. It still shocks me every time when I try to come out here to do weigh-ins and how hold them and whatnot. But absolutely gorgeous rabbit. She did have a broken red sister that we had purchased with her, but we had an incident. We're going to do another video of all these incidents because we are in the process of raising money to get them a building to try to stop all these incidents from happening. Sorry about the wind, there's a storm rolling in. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Can't get over the fact of her deep red. I am in the process of looking for her another sister and a boyfriend to start my New Zealand lines. But those won't be till most likely half end of fall to winter because she is still quite small as far as weight goes. So that's our pretty girl, Bambi. So that's it for today's video. I'm going to go ahead and run inside, check on the babies. I am going to post a picture of the babies at the end of this video. We're going to do a whole different video on them and do a little bit update. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay cool, watch your animals. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We are now at 125 followers. Super excited about that. We're trying to get our watch hours up so we can get some stuff rolling. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to comment. I love looking at your comments as well. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.